Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Duggan, and today we're in the snapshot from last week. Actually, there should be a new snapshot dropping today, so we're going to play and get ready in this snapshot world until the new one comes out, and then we're going to play around with some new stuff. I do want to see if I can set up some copper golems for our chicken cooker. Is it overkill? Yes, but I think it's going to be fun to kind of mess around and learn about the copper golems because I haven't done that yet. And there's just a lot going on this week. We have a new episode of the Spawn Chunks out right now. We talked about this snapshot, as a matter of fact. We also talked about some ideas for new copper parts. Like if we were to see new copper parts in Minecraft, what would that look like? And we talked about that yesterday on the show. And yesterday happened to be the 7-year anniversary of the podcast. So the full render distance, so the extended version of the podcast that's normally only available to our patrons is available to everyone. So you can watch that on YouTube. You can listen to it on Spotify or watch it on Spotify or your favorite podcasting app. It's almost 2 hours long. And that kind of gives you an idea, if you were to be a patron of the Spawn Chunks, what you get every single week, with about 15 or 16 minutes of pre-show and another 10 or 15 minutes of post-show discussion, all out there on the public internet right now. So check out thespawnchunks.com or look it up on your favorite podcasting app. We do news about Minecraft every single week. It's a lot of fun. And we also have a special right now. So to celebrate the 7-year anniversary, we have the ability now on Patreon to have discounts. So you can save on your first month if you decide to support us on Spawn Chunks. Head on over to patreon.com/thespawnchunks. The discounts should be available visibly on the website for the first 2 tiers. And if you are super generous and amazing and you want to support us at the top 2 tiers, you can use the code PRODUCER to get a discount there too. And that's a discount off your first month on the Patreon, and that gets you access to our Discord. It gets you access to our quarterly hangouts and our monthly hangouts, and of course every single week you get an extra 30 minutes or so of extra footage, an extra podcast to listen to. So we are going to jump right into the snapshot. I'm going to keep an eye out on minecraft.net. Feel free to let me know in chat if the new snapshot comes out, because we'll be able to just save this and roll right into it because there's no mods or anything. We're just doing this straight out of the release from Minecraft. And we'll see what and if there's going to be some new stuff today. Hopefully there's more than just bug fixes. Hopefully we get some new features. So let's just dive right in. And I have to dive in with monsters nearby. So we're going to have to deal with this. Where is it? A creeper? Where are the monsters? This unfortunately has a lot of hidey holes with things, and I've been logged in while I was doing the intro. Oh, now it's daytime. It was thunderstorming at night, now it's daytime. Okay, well, that's fair. So the chicken cooker is not a cooker, it's just a chicken farm right now, but we've got lots of eggs, so that's good. And breed these guys up at least once. I'm not sure how many chickens are in here. So what I want to do is I want to get the golems to take the eggs and put it in a separate separate chest. It'll be a more complicated chicken cooker than you're used to. And we're going to have to find some redstone before we can do too much. While it's raining, I guess we can chop down a tree or two. I've got some ideas for this tree farm too. I was thinking it would be cool if we had some water that would send the saplings and things all down to one side. So I might actually dig this down by a block. I don't remember if this is 8 blocks long or not. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That might be as far as we go. Oh, shovel's down. It's not fun if it isn't more complicated. That's fair. That's fair. So I don't remember off the top of my head exactly how many water buckets we'll need to cover all this. We could probably just do 3 or 4 across the top. Question is, which direction do I want to send it? I'm thinking probably to the right. Got copper right here. Mikatu, hello, hello. Is there a new feature? What new feature? Be more specific. It's going to be a pain to walk around in here, so I'll have to be careful. That should... guess I have to have more... That's what I want. So that will send all of the saplings and things down this way. Which will make it easy to collect for over here. I'm not really planning any crazy builds, but I think organically this will start to come together. So I guess I could go to the left here. And we'll do... I need to do something with like a dropper and a chicken cooker, but I'm going to try to do it on the same level. So I could put these over here. You forget how slow early tools are. Oh, I forgot we had this beehive. So that will have to be a copper chest at some point. Getting a decent amount of eggs. That's pretty good. We could probably start this now. Okay. I definitely need some redstone to get things going. Reminded recently about early game tools? Yes, I'd imagine over on my Patreon server, the Nookie. You're waiting for a package blast, Jordan? Anything fun? Sandy, we're going to have to talk about that because I don't think that's going to work. I think that's a little bit too close to being confused with another project that I have. I haven't had a chance to reply to your DM. I think there will be some confusion there, and I wouldn't want that to be perceived as related. Okay, it must be close to nighttime. I wonder, I should also maybe try to protect these villagers so they don't get like turned into zombies. Maybe what we'll do, we've got copper. Got stuff smelting in the background, so we're doing good production there. I can absolutely start making some copper decorations, which is good. I've got the pumpkins for one, making copper golems, but also making more copper, more pumpkins. A Chachar Pops. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Hello, happy anniversary for the podcast. I'm not caught up on the last few weeks, so I'm excited to see what the snapshot looks like. Very cool. Thanks very much for coming in. And thanks for listening to the Spawn Chunks. All right. We need... I always find I get a little overwhelmed with early Minecraft and trying to decide, you know, what I need to do. Let's test this out. If I remove these blocks, does the water flow past them? It might. Oh, they get hung up on the blocks. What if I got rid of that? I think things could probably get caught there. I don't have enough iron for a bunch of hoppers yet either. I could make one and maybe redirect the water so it all went in one direction. Yeah, this is not working the way that I want. Okay. Early day Minecraft is always a little glorified, probably due to the nostalgic values. I'd really hate it if it weren't for the excitement of a new adventure and being able to choose a quote-unquote new life. Yeah, that's kind of like, I can see the nostalgia vibes, like I can see that sort of thing going on, but at the same time I can also understand like why people would be quickly put off by it. I do find it challenging. All right, let's I need, can I make, I don't know if I want to bother with copper torches. Got 3. I guess I'll just use regular torches because they're cheaper. What I want to do is I want to go and see what villagers we have and see if it's worth, because we could go caving for some redstone and get some as well, but if there's I don't see, there's no clerics here. I just want to see what villagers we do have. I was so focused on wrangling in some resources that I did not look to see what we've got. We've got a farmer. 15 beets. We've got... What I should do is come over here at nighttime and lock them all in the houses. Another farmer. He doesn't have a profession. Another farmer. Are they all farmers? Yeah, there's no blacksmith or anything over here, is there? Oh, wow. You don't have a profession, so we could just make some of these guys. That's good. Well, there's still a number of villagers there, so what we'll do is... oh, we might bring these bees home. I think they're closer than the other bees. We should maybe do that right now. Do I have a flower? Passed by one. while you guys are out flying around, because we can use this to wax our copper. That's one of you. Where's your friend? There we go. Let's see if we can get both of you at the same time. Will you both follow? Yes. This is a giant pit, man. This is a cool area in that it looks very nice on the surface, but at the same time, you don't really have to go very far or dig very much to go down to get resources. The only thing I think would be the downside is that it's just one large plains biome. There's not a lot of diversity in terms of, like, we've seen a beach, but we haven't seen a desert or a badlands. A couple of villagers though, so that's good. And we've got enough to breed you. I have a little bit of iron. Yeah, I do have a little bit of iron, so I can craft a profession block. We might do that on the way back down, and I might try to, like, contain one of the villagers. I'm gonna go see who's at the other village first. This was easier than I thought it was gonna be. Now that you're way up here, will you call this new place your home? I think one guy went in. Nice. All right, back to the mission at hand. I'll bring my iron though, or some of it. In theory, hello, welcome back. My guess is that you're lurking. Got a question, how stable is the Snapshot? Snapshot's pretty good. We've had a little bit of frame drops here and there, but I'm getting 140, 150 frames per second. There's been a little bit of stuttering, but other than that, I've not had any crashes, nothing like that. Everything seems to be performing normally in terms of, like, the stuff that we do in Minecraft, but I also have not really pushed it to any kind of limit. And welcome in. How did you find the stream? Are you a Spawn Chunks listener? Oh, it's an abandoned village. Crap. There's not going to be anybody over here. Just resources. I mean, we'll still take them. But whoa. Look before you leap. Redstone right there. You know what? We're gonna do that. Where's my... There was water somewhere nearby. Can you break this down again? No. I saw water somewhere. Yeah, there's iron down there too. Yep. And it's a daylit cavern, which is going to be way less dangerous too. Because we don't even have full iron gear yet. We're still wearing copper. Pix pointed out yesterday, I look like a traffic cone. I thought that was funny. Where is the best way down? Oh, there's lots of iron down there. We're going to go over here. Just found me in the Minecraft category. Well, awesome. Welcome in. If you didn't catch on, I do a podcast all about Minecraft with my friend PixelRiffs, who you might know from the Survival Guide on YouTube. Riding the elevator down. Maybe we'll get some extra string. Now, why were you angry? Oh, you're going to be stuck. I'm all right with that. Man, copper swords suck. We're just going to get as much iron as we can up here. I did not expect to see this much. I thought I was going to have to go down into the depths of the abandoned mine shaft that's underneath. Yeah, I don't know why the spiders are angry. Probably put down a torch or two. Might be some of my last arrows. I like it in Grounded that you can get your arrows back. Oh, you got me. Spare chest plate. Alright, let's just do a little perimeter here so we can see if anybody decides to sneak up on us. Like you! That's a witch. I am not messing around with that right now. Thanks very much. Please tell me you did not see me. So much for safer. Oh no. I am not used to being attacked this much. Oh, it's nighttime. Hold on. I didn't bring a bed. Crap. Oh, I thought I brought the bed. Whoop, nope. We'll just sleep at the village and I'll shear some of these sheep and maybe get myself a bed. Did I bring... I do have shears. Okay. Maybe we'll just sleep out in the open. This is the third bed that I've made. Fun to see some mobs wearing copper armor. Oh yeah, I didn't even clock that. I guess that's the first time I've seen that too. Since we're here, I'm gonna grab that. Why not? I still haven't got the resource that I came here for, which was iron. I think that's the thing about early Minecraft, is you're just distracted by all the things. Whoops. All right. did I come up? Cobblestone somewhere. It was farther back here. Man, where did I surface? I must have come up a different way. All right, we can go back down the same way. Now, where did that redstone go? Is it down the next tier? Ah, it's down the next tier. I'm gonna be careful here with all this dripstone. So many zombies. Let's go right down here. The hard part is just getting back up. This is a huge cave. Like, we've got several of these around. So cool looking. Especially when they're open to the daylight like this. Have I looked at the F3? I haven't done the F3 change yet, no. I'll do that when I'm not potentially threatened by mobs constantly. That's another reason why I might be missing some chat, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm just trying not to die accidentally, because I really don't have fantastic gear right now. And dripstone, that's, I talk for a living, I swear. Dripstone noises sound like mobs sneaking up behind you. So like my head is on a swivel, but I don't think I realized just how much iron there is in dripstone caves. I like it. Alright, we've got lots of redstone. I'll grab some copper. Trying to keep my eye on the sunlight so we can get out of here before it gets dark. Although we have plenty of copper back home, I think. I don't think we're going to get into too much enchanting right away. Oop. I have to make a new copper pick. Kind of hard to ignore this much copper, though. It's not just iron, it's all the resources, yeah. Oh, I'm going to have to grab... I'm going to ditch something here. Oh, you know what? I've got a bundle. Hold on. Gunpowder. String. Don't need the chicken right now. Lantern. Nice. I think that's the first time I've used a bundle. The Citadel is so endgame, like I just don't think to use them that often. I guess I've used them when I've been out doing some landscaping and stuff and I have like extra things. I've used them to label shulker boxes. Alright, can't really see much. And it might be time to head back up. This looks like an easy way out. I hesitate to pillar because I'm worried about being shot by a skeleton. Case in point. And I only have 4 arrows. Maybe through the dark cavern is not the way to go. We'll just go pillar back up where we came from. Probably pretty good. What we need is an early game version of water that goes the other way. I'm not sure what that looks like. I misjudged that by a long shot. I hate leaving pillars like this out in the world. Twisted vines. Oh, that's a good call. I guess if you've got the bone meal. Oh. Normally you can grab that stuff. Maybe we can come back here with some wood and make some ladders. Saw it at the last second. Is it not warped vines? Oh, I don't know. Alright, at least we have a way that we can plan to come down again. I could also just pop to the Nether and get some soul sand. Get some of you while we're walking by. I don't know why we would need all this, but since it's here and free. I don't know if I've mentioned, I'm a bit of a digital pack rat when it comes to any kind of building or production game. Like, I just store everything. Ultimately, you need it at some point. It's a nice sunny day. You look too warm. Much better. So, we could use an armorer and a weaponsmith. So now we've got some iron. We should make a smithing table and a blast furnace. When did they add sheared sheep from Xbox? Oh, that was recently. That was in... I think that was in the spring update? Spring to Life, maybe? I think it's been this year. I need to get some more fuel. I'm running low on coal. All right, let's build. I guess we'll do. I think it's just like this. Smithing table. Blast furnace means I need to do Smooth stone? I don't want to... Well, I guess we'll do it the next night. I was going to not sleep and go capture some villagers, but... also, while we're here, I guess we can do options. Is it under video settings? Or is it under accessibility? I should probably just bring up the notes from the game. Let me just pop inside here quickly. Oh, latest snapshot. This might have been from last week. Yeah, I think this is from week before. 31. Oh, it is F3 plus F5? Sorry, Fyro. I don't tend to press hotkeys that are sent in chat unless I know who's telling me. But if it's F3 plus F5, then I will just do that. Gotcha. See, they should put that somewhere in the game. Like, why do I need chat or an external website? Right? Does it say in the F3 menu? To edit, press F3 plus 5. Like, but that's not like that's not good design. Like, you need to make that a lot more obvious, right? Biome in F3. Off. FPS game version. I don't think I care about memory. Player position, player selection position. Crosshair. That helps a little bit. Block chunk facing south. So I could also do player position always. Oh, that gives you the whole thing? But what if I don't want all of that? Like, I just want the XYZ coordinates. Okay. You can use F3Q to bring up the menu. An odd combo. Okay. How do I get rid of that then? Oh, that's just chat? Fades like chat does. Okay, cool. All right, so we've got the smithing table. There's farmers down there. I think this is probably harvestable. Not that it matters at this stage. Lots more eggs. And notice that eggs don't hurt chickens anymore. Don't know why we would need the zombie flesh. I guess if we need to trade with a cleric at some point. Bones. Now we should be able to make a blast furnace. Iron and a furnace. These are not cheap early game. And I guess we'll just lock them in a house with some brick walls. I'll probably need some stairs. Right, I don't need the copper chest plate. Redstone. Doing for sunlight. Oh, we're good. Let's make a dropper. Is it dropper or dispenser? That's a dropper. I want a dispenser, right? So the tricky part is going to be to get the copper golems to put the eggs in the right chest. It's going to be ugly, but whatever. So we're going to need more hoppers back here. Canada Raz, hello. How's it going? funny. It feels like it's getting dark, but it's just the shade here, shadow. So that'll be a hopper. We'll have another chest out here. Some of this is going to have to be replaced with a copper chest, but we'll get there. So this new chicken thing is going to be the chicken cooker. So the dispenser has to be, I think, here. I think it has to go onto a slab. Then we have to put lava above this. And yes, I know I could just leave these, but I like putting redstone on blocks that I have created as a player, because that way I don't destroy anything by accident. There was coal right there, wasn't there? Just finished saying that we're low on resources, but there's just so many right next door here in our little cradle. Quick break from work. Nice. Glad you could stop by. Sheepscalibur. Hello. A weird little hole back here. I guess I could make a hopper now. It's so weird not crafting like half a stack of something. So the hopper points into that chest. Yep. And the redstone at the back of this is just going to be whenever there's something in this dropper. I'm going to need a comparator. So we're going to have to go to the Nether. It's alright, we know where there's lots of lava to make obsidian. I could have sworn I passed like a lava pool over that way, so we're going to go over that way and check. But now that it's nighttime, I want to go... I guess we could probably do that during the day. We don't have to do that at night. I'll try it during the day, just so I don't have to deal with as many mobs. Well, there's also the added fog in the latest snapshots. You can see like this this haze that's over that mountain. I think that's a little bit too close. It makes sense over something that's really far away, but I think we need to voice that the fog is too close. Speed portal away to the Nether? I don't know about speed portal. Is there a friend in here? This is the closest building. Maybe we should just turn this into a blast furnace guy. See if we can get somebody. Can I lure somebody over here with one of these? I guess we could just put them in here. You can do the thing. Choose. Aha. Nope, I broke it too fast. Do I gotta trade with him first, maybe? 5 emeralds, 15 coal. Thought you could lure them around. Maybe I'm mistaken. Gonna go inside. Excellent. Good life choice. And I just need to make a slab. Guys, in the way. Cool. Armor is in there. Let's see if we can get one of you guys. Be a weaponsmith. Hey, there's a new snapshot out. Fantastic. Right in line with my first break. That's awesome. Are you fighting? Oh no, you did it. I have an emerald. Look at that. Perfect. I always find it weird that the smithing table is an axe to break it. Come on. I know you want to. See? Like, I just said it. Somebody go do a thing. Perfect. Nice. So we got an armor and we've got a weaponsmith. And we are going to go check out to see what's in the new snapshot. Emeralds and coal. And this guy needs... I might want to make this wider. Emeralds for an iron helmet. So then we need to get some of these farmers squared away as well. Maybe I can give him a bed and wall him in or something. He needed wheat or potatoes. The other guy needed beetroot, I think. End dimension changes. Interesting. Oh, we got some beets. Hold on. Let's grab some beets while I see them. And then we'll go check out the snapshot. That all? Yeah, there's not very many. Don't want to rob the guy. It's weird. I always want to right click. Oh, I guess I should replant these, shouldn't I? Alright, let's just go back up. Do I think the game is stable enough to play parkour in the snapshot? I've got no idea. I don't parkour in Minecraft. Not my jam. Anybody else in chat? No? Anybody else in chat play Minecraft with like parkour maps and stuff? And I'd imagine that there's like, I don't know why it wouldn't be stable. Like what? Is it like chunk loading and stuff that's an issue for parkour? I need to start landscaping this place. Okay, let's log out and check out the snapshot. I'm going to see if I can make this full screen. Well, no, it's probably fine. I see 32A. Was there a link in chat? There is a link in chat. I really think it's silly that they put out new snapshots on the Minecraft website and you can't find them natively on the website. You actually have to get a link from somewhere. Ah, 25W33A. In this week's snapshot, we've got a nice quality of life improvement for all the chatters out there. Now your unset messages will be saved as drafts. Check out the details below. Items on shelves will now be positioned in the middle. Victory! Nice. As default, before we move our focus onto technical tweaks and bug fixes for this drop, we have one final feature to announce, and it involves a very cute interaction between the Copper Golem and the Iron Golem. With this, all features for our third game drop of 2025 are now in testing, and we'll start working on our next drop, which we are excited to tell you about soon. So that's probably going to be announced at Minecraft Live, the next drop, which is usually around the end of September, early October. New features. Added light flashes to the end dimension as part of the ongoing vibrant visuals work. There's still no vibrant visuals in Java. Iron golems will sometimes plant a decorative flower onto a nearby copper golem. Okay. Just some flavor. Unsent chat messages now get saved as chat drafts. End light flashes. The end dimension now has skylight. Normally the skylight does not affect how the dimension looks. From time to time, flashes in the sky happen. When they happen, skylight intensity increases, flooding the dimension with purple light. I'm sure there will be an accessibility setting to turn that off for anybody that doesn't like strobing lights. Iron golems will sometimes plant a decorative flower onto a nearby copper golem. The flower the flower can be removed by shears. The flower is dropped when the copper golem turns into a copper golem statue block. Chat drafts. I don't need to read anything about chat drafts. We are mostly interested in gameplay changes. Items on the shelf will render in the middle of the shelf. Updates to updated the sizes of many items in the shelf to better fit the shelf. Developers note, thank you for all of your valuable feedback on the shelf. Seeing the many creative ways you've been using the shelves in this new block, we've decided to revert the changes from last week that positioned the items at the bottom of the shelf, as we agree that having items centered provides more creative opportunities when building. Nice. That's awesome. Glad to hear it. I'm very curious to see whether Java items are as big as Bedrock items, so we're going to test that when we come back. Technical changes. That sounded like a raid. Oh my goodness. Chill Canada. Hello, hello. Welcome in. We're just looking at the new snapshot for Minecraft. Technical changes, blah, blah, blah. Data pack changes, blah, blah, blah. Enchantment effects. Each block particle is randomly chosen according to weights. A set limit of block particles is spawned each tick. Okay. Resource packs and bugs. Folks, thanks very much. Welcome in. Kit K Kit, that's a fun username. Just Gav Twitch, Fretboard Freak, KT 1970. Welcome in. 70s were a good year, or years, good decade. Folks, if you're new to my channel, my name is Joel Duggan and I stream and podcast full time. You can check out the Spawn Chunks podcast on your favorite podcasting app. Brand new episode came out yesterday and it's our 7th anniversary year. That's not the way to say that, but you know what I mean. And we have the full extended version of the podcast available to the public. So you can go listen or watch on YouTube at the Spawn Chunks or on your favorite podcasting app. It's about an hour and 50 minutes, hour and 48 minutes. We'll get a little bit of render distance at the beginning where we talk about some films we watched. Then we talk about Minecraft for about an hour and 20. And then we go back into more Minecraft discussion in the post show. So it was all good. That's normally only available to patrons, but because it was our 7-year anniversary, we made it available to the public. And there's also a special on Patreon if you want to join the Spawn Chunks community and support the podcast. But I also stream Tuesday through Saturday here on Twitch. Most of the time it's 10 a.m. Tuesdays right now are Snapshot streams. We return to my 8-year-old server the rest of the week. And I also pepper in some other things like Lego on Fridays. And I'm trying to figure out if I can stream some other games soon too. I want to get back into Satisfactory and I want to play some Grounded too. What were you up to on stream today, Chill Canada? Can you let us know? Or if anybody in Chill's chat. Fretboard Freak, am I still working on West Hill? Technically, yes, but it's finished this month. We are working on the very last build. The mead distillery in the basement is what we're working on. Yep. All right, I need to exit out of Minecraft so I can... Hold on here. Let me just... Where's my mouse? Lost my mouse. Let's just switch over here. Make this a little bit easier. To download the latest snapshot. The Wormbo. Hello. So folks on my channel, if you want to go find out what Chill Canada was doing on stream, feel free to go over and do that on Twitch. Anybody that was in Chill Canada's stream, if you want to let us know. Obviously, some people have to raid and run if they've been streaming in a while, and I appreciate that. I normally have to raid and run myself when I do this, so. All right, my mouse is not playing nice. I can't remember why that was. I think it was a OBS problem last time it happened. Yeah, this is weird. Is it an OBS thing? That's annoying. I might have to quit out of Minecraft again. Can't see my cursor on my other monitor. I was working on a project in Minecraft. He switches back and forth between Bedrock and Java, and I forget which world he was in today. Well, I mean, Minecraft is, I think there's a lot of people in my chat that would appreciate both. So cool. Good to know. So again, folks, if you're watching this later on Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube, or if you're here now, Chill Canada with an L at the end. So maybe Chill Canada Al. Is that how it's supposed to be pronounced, Fretboard? So Chill Canada with an L at the end is the Twitch handle to go and check out. So thanks again for the raid. I really appreciate it. I can't play without a cursor though. His name is Al and he's from Canada, believe it or not. Hey, look, I'm from Canada too. I'm in Nova Scotia. Does Al share what province he's in? Sorry, that was loud. Anybody have any tips on how to get your cursor to come back in Minecraft? Like, this is Al's in Saskatchewan and you're in BC. Well, we've got the country covered then. Hopefully y'all are not on fire out there. I know that it's a problem across the country right now. We thankfully have a very tight ship right now and there's nothing dire happening. I'm going to try to remove that and see if that is the problem. Ah. Is an OBS source thing, or do you mean you can't see your cursor normally? No, it means I was having trouble the other day and it was my mouse was highlighting a window in OBS, and it wouldn't let me back. But it looked like it was this source that was causing it, which makes sense actually. But anyway, we'll jump back into the snapshots. So people that are coming in from the Raiders, like, why are we watching this guy just talk for 20 minutes? Ooh, there's some frame chunky going on here. Maybe because it's loading everything in. Yikes. Someone was asking about stability. That's not amazing. I guess I should have backed up the world before I jumped in. Alright, I need to dump some of this stuff. I need to take a break soon too, but I'll delay that just because there was a raid. Normally I take a break once an hour. Just the chunks loading? Okay, cool. Seems to have smoothed out now. We got some big trees. As long as I get my saplings back, I'm happy. So, we will eventually need a comparator over here behind this guy. So it'll be a comparator to that with a block on top, and that will shoot into a slab, and I think that still works. Do I have? I do. That. We'll put a slab there, so that should put a chicken there, which means that could be there. The lava will be there. And that should be contained. I guess I should see if I can get some sand and make some glass just so it's easy to see what's going on. And that will take... that should cook the chicken. So the copper golem will take the eggs and they'll put them in a chest that will go into this dropper. So this is going to have another hopper going into it. Easiest thing is going to be like right here. Yeah, so hopper is going to have to go there. Make another hopper. Do you have reduced FPS when minimized for or AFK? Nope. My machine can usually handle Minecraft. So another hopper goes into the dropper. Now the tricky part will be getting this hopper to... there'll be a chest here. And that's what the golem is going to put the eggs in. But I need to make sure that this hopper locks when there's something in it. So we're going to need to go to the Nether. So I'll do that when I go back. I don't remember picking up a lava bucket, but I guess I have one? Sure. I don't remember that at all. Nice. All right, so we'll take a short break. I do this about once an hour. Just gives me a chance to get another cup of coffee. It takes about 5-6 minutes. And when I come back, we will be going to the Nether to look for some quartz, I think, for a comparator. Be right back. I just realized that we need a diamond pick before we can go to the Nether. Whoops. Thank you, SweetSandi. I pressed the wrong button. Appreciate that. This is why we have lovely, amazing mods. That sounds like a drowned. Huh. Huh. Was not expecting that. Yes, we're over on 33A. Yep. We're on 33A. There were no real feature changes, unfortunately. Copper golems can receive roses or poppies from iron golems, but that's about it. Was not much to report. It's a pretty... I would say it's a pretty light snapshot. I guess the copper golems are pretty sizable change. So I should probably make some more iron gear. What do I have? I certainly have enough for a helmet. And I need pants. Officially out of copper. No longer looking like a traffic cone. Field. Oh, nope. I want you. I guess that's something that's tricky. You can't really trade spaces with the bundle. You kind of have to have that on its own thing. So I will breed up the chickens, I guess. I probably do that from here. I heard that somewhere. It might be at the limit. Actually, I could probably just leave those there. I have a bucket. I've got cobble. Don't need that. Spare axe. I should grab a spare. This is where the copper's going to come in handy, I think, is when you need like a spare shovel, but you don't need it to be amazing. Just do that and have a backup shovel and not have to worry about don't have to worry about it being an iron shovel. Same thing with my axe. What happened to my lava bucket? Oh, there it is there. Why do I have two? I didn't make 3 buckets. Is there some sort of item duplication happening? I don't remember getting a lava bucket, and I don't remember making a third bucket. That's really strange. We definitely need more coal while we're gone. So I need a diamond pick. What do we think? That cave over there or this cave here? Probably this cave here. I could also make this way down. I need another iron pick too. Man. So low on everything. We definitely get spoiled by endgame Minecraft. I guess I don't need the stone. Probably use copper for the tools, yeah. Finally someone that doesn't let the iron golem stand around like an idiot holding the flower. Not a fan, Wormbo. Not a fan. I think we're good. Obviously, we're going to grab the coal. So this will have to be a bit of a mining expedition. We do need a number of resources to keep going. The main goal is to get a diamond pick to be able to get to the Nether. And cross our fingers that our Nether is decent. This has got a way up. I think there's a spot here where it drops. Oh no. We're good. Shields up. And right, down this way. A low bridge. That would not be pleasant if I was running from something. I guess I'll put that there. Just so we don't have anybody sneak up behind us. Copper. I feel like we've got enough copper right now. I really want to try to play with an iron golem today if I can. Laboo, hello, welcome in. That's a very long username with no caps inserted, so I'm not even going to try. I'm sure I would get it wrong. Let me know in chat how you pronounce it or if you go by anything shorter. Oh. Down into the caves. I doubt we'll see any diamonds in the mine shaft, so we'll probably bypass it. I would say we probably have to go down there. Yep, I guess that's the way. Is there going to be a different way? Don't want to do this over dripstone. Slime? I hear you. Oh, is this spider spawner? No thanks. Nope. Also nope. I hear the slime though. Jump in the lava, it'll be fine? Yeah, probably not. I've obviously been this way before. That's the other side of that spider spawner. It's a French name. Well, that makes sense. This is why I probably can't grab it. I only speak Warner Brothers French. Lay help, lay yipe, lay skunk de pew. That's it. I should speak more, but I don't. That's just a cave. Well, this is a fun kind of suspended cave out here. Wow. At least we don't have to dig, but man, a long way down. This might be the safest spot, actually. Having seen some of the copper blocks in survival, are there any ideas coming to mind? Yeah, I'm thinking of turning like this cradle at the top of our little mountain into some sort of like copper gate. And the plan was to also decorate our nether portal with like a copper frame and green lights. The green fire reminds me of the green flames from the demons in World of Warcraft. So, I want to create something like that around the portal to the nether. I think that would make sense. I think the portals are purple in Warcraft. I don't remember. I should know. Jeez, I played that game long enough. I don't even remember what the main portal is called. I think it's called a gate. All right, let's try this. Is there another water source I can grab? Mostly lava. Oh, there's other water sources down there though. Okay. Okay. Some redstone. Some bad guys. Now, I'm going to block this off so it's not going to cause issues walking around. And what I should do, maybe create like a little station here. It's a good spot. Probably right here. Just in case we need it. Now. Nope. Got plenty of torches, which is good. Now the next way down. Get some of this redstone. Some lava sources up there. There's some lava and there's some diamonds. Nice. That was probably the fastest I've ever found diamonds. Gone to look for them on purpose. Should have made a iron sword, I guess. But. Alright. Is there anything underneath this? Don't want this dropping out of existence. Is it just the one? Nope. If we can get 3, I will be very, very happy. Yes, I'm aware, Labu. I've been playing Minecraft for 8 years. I think a bat just took a wrong turn. I think this is just too... glass. Have to find another one. Unless we get lucky. We did not get lucky. Okay, so we've got 2 with the potential for more. Nope. Don't want to deal with that. Lots of redstone. Lots of ways to die. Just looking for surface diamonds, see if I can make my life easier. Man, I don't know if it has to do with the fog, but I did not see him at all. Nope. Oh, that was close. The brightness default, my brightness would be 35, which is the same as I have it in the normal game. When you switch over to snapshots, as far as I know, you all your video settings stay the same. Do I have any arrows? I do not have arrows. Not seeing any diamonds. Take the free redstone though. Oh. This feels like a bad idea. Oh, diamonds. Nice. And right here. Sweet. I'm gonna just push it a little bit more and grab another. See if I can get these other ones. Don't like being this close to the lava with nowhere to go. They were over here somewhere. Right there and right there. First, I need to go get a bucket of water from one of these little pockets up here. Don't know if it came down this far. I guess all the water pockets are up higher. On the next, they're on the dripstone level, I guess. Yeah, right over there. How do I get... Roger that. Okay. Cosmic, thanks for being awesome. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Nope. Bye-bye. Not this high up, please and thank you. Okay. I somehow put my crafting table down. Huh. Know where I put that? I probably left it in the village. Nice. Diamond pick. Now, obsidian. Knew somebody would come out behind me. Laptop decided, oh good, Cosmic is in the middle of something. Let's update. I dislike that. I know what you mean. We got 5 diamonds? 6? This is probably one of the best starts in Minecraft I've ever had. Now, I will confess, I've not started in Minecraft very often. Usually just a modded playthrough or the odd snapshot world. Nice. This is the thing I find really scary, is just like focusing and mining these blocks while something could be coming up next to us. Oh, crap. Well, I guess we'll start on the edge. Getting all the goodies. Yeah, Windows wanting to update without notice is gross. The thing that drives me nuts, actually, my banking website will log me out on a timer. Like, I can be in the middle of paying a bill, and it'll just, like, if the website's been open for long enough, it'll just log me out. It's like, but I can understand logging me out of my banking website if I've been AFK. If there's been no activity in the window for 5 minutes, sure. You know what? Log me out. That's probably good security practice. I'm fine with that. But, like, if I'm in it, if I'm clicking on things, mess off. Blue Crow, also, hello. How'd you find the stream? Did you come in with the raid? So we need at least 10. I'm probably going to go for the full 14. Although maybe we could use copper. Copper in the corners. Oh, that was close. I keep on forgetting that I'm not picking up the deep slate to pick block it. You didn't come with the raid. Cool. How'd you find the stream? Random on Twitch? One more. I forgot how slow this is. We want to do something cool in our end on the Citadel server. Man. I can only imagine how long it's going to take to remove, even with the beacons and everything else, that the obsidian is going to take a long time. All right, peace out. Let's get out of here. Man, I'm so glad I didn't have to mine down to diamond level. This dripstone cave worked out really well. And if we need rails for anything, we've got tons of those in the mine shaft. So good. I think it's left. That's right. This is left. Go to the crossroads. Go up again. This is our stair. Not bad. Normally, I like to think I'm pretty spatially aware in Minecraft, but I think that's the smoothest I've ever come out of something like this. This could be a lot easier. We've not done any real infrastructure. We're just kind of randomly going at this. Okay, so now we have to decide where we're going to put another portal. Although I should also stick to my bricks too. Cosmo, hello, welcome in. How'd you find the stream? It was a very productive mining trip, I agree. Not a lot of iron. Could have used some more iron. This is where I want a sort inventory button. Would very much like that. I've got some diamonds. Could probably make a diamond sword. That would make my life a little bit easier. So, if this is our little home base, I don't think I want to put the nether portal in there. I think I want to put it somewhere where we see it. So I'm thinking like maybe like there. Or maybe up in there would be cool. I don't know. Hold on. Let me just back up a little bit and see. Put it up there. Up there would be kind of fun. That way we could see it from the village. Randomly scrolling through Twitch looking for a chill Minecraft stream while crocheting. Cool. That's fun. What are you crocheting? Well, welcome in. That's awesome. If you haven't seen the little tickers go by in chat, I stream and podcast full time. And so you can check out things like the Spawn Chunks podcast. And it's all about Minecraft news every week. I do that with Pixel Riffs. I have the Citadel Cafe podcast about sci-fi and fantasy entertainment. We're going to be talking about Fantastic Four and K-pop Demon Hunters on the next episode. Nice. Okay, that's a good click. I think we're good for chickens. So now, nether portal. Where would we want to put the nether portal? What do we think, chat? Up in there? Or over here? I'm leaning over here, but I'm open to other ideas. I guess this isn't really a platform, is it? Nope. Yeah. Sometimes the bundles are a little strange. Guess we could put it in the cave. I need to make more arrows too. So like this kind of area, or... Hey McScrewGunn, how's it going? Can always move it later, that's fair. I mean, it's not like we're going to be getting any kind of different nether spawn from a different location here in the base. I'm going to light this up just for fun. Lava there too. Down below is more accessible. Yeah. Like over here. Yeah, let's put it over there for now. You're right, we can always move it. I should probably use a different pick for this. And this is where I thought we could use some of the copper to decorate it. So this is going to be not just another portal, but like a little bit of a build. Something fun. All right, what would be a good place? Let's make like a path. Sure. We'll make a little bridge or something here. And we'll put another portal here. Can't say no to coal, especially if I don't have to go somewhere dangerous to get it. Unless you get a mountain, iron is hard to find sometimes. We found a little bit of iron in some taller peaks on our way to this location, so it kind of saved us early on. We were able to get like a couple of things. Stream time is at 2 hours. Time for break. Thanks very much, Sandy. Yeah, we'll light the portal, or at least we'll place the portal after the break. Okay, so that's a decent platform. So if that's the portal, we'll expose this here. So that'll be obsidian. This will be copper. So imagine the dirt as copper. Copper, obsidian, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. And I'll put copper back here too. Oh, you came all the way up. I might have to do something about that. So I'm going to put the copper blocks in there now, just so they can start to age. I think I want to try to have green oxidized copper blocks. Full thing? It's the full thing. That'll be the backdrop. And then we'll have other copper here too. And then I'm going to mess around with some chains and some lanterns and stuff like that. And we've got some of these have been oxidized, so this will be fun to play with. All right, I need to take that break. Once again, just a few minutes while I grab another cup of coffee. Grab a friend, let them know that we're streaming. We're trying to grow the channel. I would really appreciate it. And I'll be back in just a few minutes.